Hey everybody, Aaron here. So I apologize first and foremost that I should have had this Comic Con vlog done quite a while back. It's been like what 2 weeks now, 3 weeks now, but I've been busy with other stuff, including school and all that. So what I wanted to show you guys, and you're gonna just be hearing me talk over this. By the way, if you see this is me walking around the corner, which, by the way, is a really far walk. Comic Con in New York City. I went last year as well. I didn't take any vlogs though, but this time I took vlogs, which is really cool. Um, and the thing about it is that it is a long walk. Like they put you in a line. The first day I went, it was quite a while. I was walking around this place. It's I have to skip like so much of this if you noticed, because honestly I'd be walking forever. It goes from when you go to online, it goes from 40th Street. You have to go all the way down to 12th Avenue. If you've been to New York, you know what that is. If not, it's essentially a good mile and a half of you walking. And here I am when I finally entered the building. You can see way hey, there's a lot of people. Like, this is the what they call the queue room, and you wait here for them to let you finally in and stuff like that. But I went. I remember this is what I did last year also when I had to wait into this room. The next image I just took an image of how many people were there on my line, and you can see that I'm just one of several lines. My friend's all the way at the back of this line, by the way, somewhere. And then finally, this is the moment where we were allowed in Comic Con. They cut the ropes and let us all in. By the way, if you notice, I'm the only one talking. I had background music for this. I had audio that I was talking during it, but unfortunately got messed up, and also just in general I couldn't put it because they had audio files and stuff like that from music playing in the background. Now this is me just walking around the convention when it for not the convention floor, but the main atrium of where all the shops and all the stores are. And this is in the morning, by the way. So this is actually is when this place is least busy. And if you could tell, least busy means it's still pretty freaking busy. I was looking actually for my friend originally, so I was like, yeah, might as well vlog. By the way, I apologize if it seems like the camera's going all over the place. I'm trying to walk at the same time, make sure I don't have a slew of me hitting people and stuff like that, because I almost hit like several people trying to vlog originally. And I might actually have to cut some of these parts. I don't know how, like, I don't know what the extent of me cutting a lot of these videos, because I want to make sure that I can do certain things. I don't want to show like I wanted to show every little detail of Comic Con like this year, because last year I when I first started doing these the videos just in general for my channel, I was still relatively new to making videos, and all I did was I used PowerPoint at the time, and I made like simple pictures and images and stuff like that of my Comic Con experience. It was really bad. So I wanted to show you guys as much as I could this time around. And honestly, if I feel like it's too much, you'll probably see some stuff cut out. It probably won't be like my audio, mind you, but it'll be just some images. Like, I'm still walking around. This is now I'm getting into. You can still see, by the way, they're still setting up. Like, you just saw that guy walking around carrying stuff, but you can see the crew still walking around trying to set everything up, every little detail. And already you can see also in some lines, you can already see lines forming for various things that they have. Like, they had a Tekken tournament, which I don't know if you play Tekken, anyone. That's a fighting game franchise for PlayStation 4, Xbox, etc. That's been out for a long time. They're actually having a tournament for that. This was one of the lines for Bandai, which they had a whole bunch of like Bandai stuff coming out, which is really cool. I mean, I love Bandai games in general. And then you can see the Crunchyroll booth over there, which I took a quick thing for. And I'm still, by the way, I'm still looking for my friend. Like, I'm wondering where the hell he is. I had no idea where he went to. The one thing about going with people in general, and it kind of sucks, is that you have to make sure you keep an eye on where they are and kind of just have a layward plan of, hey, what happens if you don't appear here? And we got lost. All of us got lost. Like, I was with three other people, including him, so it was us four. And we got lost so many times from each other, it wasn't even funny. Like, there were times where just people would just disappear in our group. Namely, one of his friends specifically would disappear. And this is really cool though, because I mean, honestly, I'm so happy that I was able to vlog so much of this and show you guys as much as I could of this place. And this is first day, like I said. I filmed a little bit more for the second day. That one will definitely be cut. I just want to show you guys though what the main concept of this place is that you can see everything. They have comics, of course. They have manga. They have, oh look, I just noticed that guy was dressed as Goku. That's pretty cool. I didn't notice that originally. That's sad. This was also the Disney part, I think, in this section. And this is where I finally met my friend. He was over here in this line for Hallmark. This is one of the little booths. They sell a whole bunch of statues here. I mean, I thought that was kind of cool. Their statues actually weren't too bad priced. They were like, some of them were like 150, $100, $75. They weren't too bad price wise. Next images is one of the artist galleries. I showed around the whole thing if I could. There's some nice art. This is when this place, I want to show you guys when it started getting a little bit busier. So this is now in the mid-afternoon, I believe. And it started getting a little bit busier where it's a little harder to walk around. That's one thing I'll say right now. This is now the actual afternoon. This is when everyone is here. So, the morning there's not a lot of people, and then look at this. Just look at this. And also, yeah, that's my I always look at the little plushies and stuff like that, the wigs around there. They sell a lot of stuff at Comic-Con, like, surprisingly. But yeah, it should be coming up. Yeah, this is when this was now. Yeah, this is the afternoon. I'm sorry, the other one was it. This was when this place was booming. Like, walking around was a nightmare. This is where, for example, to get from one end to the other took me less than a minute before in the morning, and when it was the afternoon, it would take me almost 5 to 10 minutes to walk just to the end of that point. You see the far distance to end point over there. There's an actual anime store over there, and I wanted to go back. It took me to like maybe 5 minutes to get there because of all the crowds and all that. This is the RWBY panel. I was actually really excited for the Rooster Teeth panel in general, but this was the RWBY stuff they were talking about. RWBY, you can see the voice actress who I actually got to take a picture with for RWBY. That was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. I am so stoked, by the way, for October 22nd. Can't wait for RWBY Season 4 or Volume 4. I am so pumped for that. Let's see what else. And then, yeah, this is when this place exploded. Like, honestly, this is when it was worse than even before. So this was around, I think, 2 o'clock. There's my friends, actually, that you can see them in the screen over there. My best friend's over there. He's in front. He's wearing a Subaru outfit. And you can see his friend over there who's wearing an Assassin's Creed outfit, which I thought was pretty cool. So I took a picture of an Evil Dead type of cabin they have set up, which I actually think's pretty cool. That Evil Dead thing is actually really pretty sweet. That's actually where they show trailers and stuff like that of the upcoming Evil Dead stuff. I'm not a huge fan of the TV series. The first season was good. The newer season right now wasn't that great, but it was okay. It wasn't bad. So probably in 2 seconds it'll switch to. This was, I believe, yeah, my last day at the convention. So this was when I was by myself without my friend, and his friends. And the thing was, I wanted to show on Friday. You could tell that this was actually in the morning. So I believe this was around 11 o'clock, and it was this busy. So there's a big difference of a Friday, and I think I just want to say in general just how Friday was so much more busy already at the beginning point compared to Thursday, which, I mean, Thursday is the first day, so I was expecting always the Thursday would be the more busy day. But then you realize that, Saturday and Friday are when they start having a lot of more panels and kind of guest speakers, and, they do a lot more of the, I want to say cosplaying stuff, so that's kind of understandable why it's so much like that. But, I'm not going to show the whole thing. Like, I recorded a decent amount for this, but this was just me looking around in the main atrium. This is where actually there's no booths or anything like that. This is just kind of, you can get food here. You can, of course, leave. You see the exit over there, which I would leave probably after, maybe an hour after recording this part. I would leave and end up kind of, leaving the place in general. But I wanted to show just the main atrium and how big this place is, because I don't think people, if you're not familiar with New York, you don't know what the Javits Center really is. It's this huge convention center. They have everything here. This is where they have car shows. They have big press conferences and stuff like that. I mean, this is like the central hub for main conventions in New York when it comes to, anything big that has to hold, more than 10,000 people or stuff like that. This clearly could hold a good, decent portion of people. And what's funny is that this is just the front. That's the thing. Like, what I was showing you guys with the whole convention center and all that is the middle part and the back part of the convention hall, and that's the second floor. Yeah, just think of that. And then the queue is actually the bottom floor, the first floor. So you have this place which is like a 3-level place, and this place right here is this busy, and it's the second floor. Like, damn, that's crazy, right? I just think that's awesome. Now for the final part, I just want to show some cosplay photos I took. This is two people that were dressed up in Psycho-Pass stuff. They're really nice people. There's this we got the girl from Aqua from Kingdom Hearts, and we have Hanada from Naruto. Really creepy eyes, which I thought was cool. And then we have Totoro from My Neighbor Totoro, which I think was probably one of the coolest cosplays there, to be honest with you. But yeah, that was my convention, vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Bye.